This is going to be the story of the first time I have been camping. We had chosen to go to Crater Lake, a place I had been to before, but a place that my fiance had never seen. The only issue was, it seemed like everything was on fire. Not only was there an active fire at the north end of the national park, but there were fires across Oregon and Northern California. The pristine colors of the lake were likely going to be unviewable. We had planned the trip for the entire summer, so naturally when the fire started the week before, we were pretty disappointed. After 5 or so hours of driving, we arrived at Camp Mazama and selected our campsite. Tired from the work week and driving, we decided to not see the lake on the first day, but instead enjoyed the campsite despite the smoke. The next day, we did make the drive up to the lake, but to no one's surprise, visibility was poor. We weren't able to see the bright blue water, nor the other side of the lake. Still, we persisted in trying to find the best views of the lake on our trip. We went around the entire rim many times, but each lookout still provided the same faded view. We did, however, hike down to water level to take a quick swim. Even though the view was still smoky, it was easier to appreciate the lake from this angle. We didn't let the smoke spoil our camping trip though, and we still went out to explore all the things that Crater Lake had to offer. We went out to the pinnacles, which were large volcanic pumice spires that stood tall from the cliff sides. We were also able to see Plakini Falls with some of our friends. After a long and relaxing week of breathing way too much smoke, we had packed up all of our camping gear and got ready to leave the park. On a whim, we decided to make one last drive up to the rim of the lake to see it one last time, even though we expected it to be smoky. To our surprise, that morning had the best visibility of the entire trip. I had forgotten to take videos at the time, but I did take photos. Even though it wasn't the ideal conditions for my first camping trip, it was still a joy from start to end.